playing a bike if you're new to the sport. Hi, Nat.
Yeah, they're already doing a wonderful job. I've naturally been going on picking the wrong bikes for myself. So that first one was too small, and like, look at this one. I can barely get onto my tippy toes. It's too big for me. Correctly named the Giant this bike. So we're trying to figure out what are some like things that you want to like look at when you're trying to get the right bike. So the first thing was, it all depends on what do you want to ride, or why you want to ride, right? This is Kevin. He's the manager here. So why is that so important in terms of picking out your bike?
Well, the style's going to matter on what type of bike you have for what you're using it for. If you're out there riding racing, you're going to use a road bike. That same person that's cruising around with their kids is going to want something a little more comfortable, a little more control, like a cruiser or a townie.
That's right. So he mentioned, so I was saying the hybrid bikes are right here. So that's what most people might go for, right?
Hybrid is probably our best-selling bike. It fits a very wide variety of riding styles. So that's probably our most common bike.
So he was asking me why would I ride, and I said probably chances are the reason I would get back on a bike, because it's been such a long time, is I would probably be taking around my nieces and nephews, and so we said that the Townie, which you mentioned before, would be good for that.
Correct. It's probably one of the more comfortable bikes. Allows flat foot technology, so you can actually touch your feet on the ground, so you feel really confident and stable, and it's easy to reach over and grab your kids, help them out. They fall over, they just need a little help, or grab them their water.
I think stable is important. So I was telling him the last time I was on a bike, you think it would be easy, but I was on a cruiser at the beach and I ate it so bad. And he says these are a little bit better because they're a little bit more stable, like you said.
Correct. And they have a traditional handlebar like a cruiser does. So a little bit more comfortable in that sense. You feel a little more in control.
I love it. So back to the whole idea of tour de shops. Amgen, which I think is gearing everybody up, getting them amped about biking again, is going to be finishing on the 20th. But your ride, if people want to keep things going, keep that energy going, is happening on Sunday.
That is correct. Yeah, May is bike month. So that's what the big push is with Amgen and all the rides that we have going on during May. So a lot of people record how many miles they do, a lot of competitions between each other on who can put the most miles in.
I love it. So again, it's 87 miles. The first leg is how long?
31 miles, and that's from our Elk Grove Bike Shop to our Folsom Cyclery Shop.
So I love it. And so if you're interested in checking it out, the easiest thing to do is to register. It's important to register because why?
It's important to register just so we have enough food for everyone when we get to each stop, make sure there's enough water for refueling purposes. You can register on our Facebook page or on our meetup page.
I love it. And if you can't make this ride for whatever reason, Kevin's always hosting and organizing rides all over the place. If you check out their Facebook page, you can figure that out there. So what would you say, last pitch for somebody to come on out and check out their ride?
Yeah, come on, just come check out some bikes. We have a test rider out back, and come ride them around and see what style fits you best.
I love it. And I just want to throw out there, Marianne, she was like, hi, Kevin. So I don't know if you want to say hi back to her before we sent by.
Hi, Marianne. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much to Marianne for setting this story up. And I'm sure everybody else is very happy Marianne set it up, because we just got some great tips to pick out that bike if you don't have one already.
I love it. You know, every time Amgen comes to town, all of a sudden people are like, I want a bike. I want to get out there and do that. But, you know, you get these weekend warriors, and next thing you know, they're buying the wrong kind of bike. So some great tips there this morning.